Shalom. Christianity and church started from slavery. Let's check that out. Slavery in the churches in early America, 1619 to 1819. Lester B. Shaver. Let's get to it. Christians, with the sizable slave class in the 15th and 16th centuries, the Iberians applied the same framework to their new slave system based on West African captives. Later, the Dutch, French, and English drew guidance from the same Christian tradition of slavery for their own participation in the African trade and New World colonization. The cities of Philadelphia and New York became important parts of entry for enslaved Africans. Also, the large agricultural surplus that became the economic base of the middle colonies was exchanged, directly or indirectly, for slaves destined for other colonies. Finally, slaves were employed singly and in small groups throughout Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, and Delaware. Slavery in the provincial churches. The prosperity of every American province depended to some degree on the fruits of slave labor. Those who realized this, such as merchants and planters, regarded slavery as necessary for survival. This is a replica of the Bible that they gave us during slavery. Let's get to it. British clergy, missionaries, and slave owners in the British West Indies found themselves in a position of deciding what parts of the Bible slaves would be allowed to read. They had to choose which parts would be needed to teach deliverance of the soul and obedience to the master, while leaving aside all other chapter and verses. The Slave Bible, also called the Negro Bible, is one of the most powerful examples ever witnessed of manipulation using a controlled narrative. The fact that the Christian faith, a religion 1/3 of the world relied on to bring comfort, spiritual rest, peace, and deliverance, was the narrative being controlled, makes the Slave Bible the ultimate propaganda tool and the greatest lie ever told. For the use of Negro slaves in the British West India Islands, most slaves converted to the religion of their masters. The re-education and indoctrination was complete. Enslavement would stay in place until such time a few strong souls will rise up and reveal the entire truth of the Christian faith. Shalom. Come out of her, my people, that you have no part in her sin, and so that you do not receive her plagues. Shalom.